everybody. Welcome to this special episode of the Soap Wire brought to you by the TV Cave. And we are joined with the beautiful and talented Arielle Prepetit, who plays Naomi Hawthorne Hamilton Esquire on Beyond the Gates. You know, she got the degree, she went to school, so we're going to make sure we give her props.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for joining us today. Let me tell you, I'm a fan, okay? Like, you are giving us all of the Black excellence that we need on Beyond the Gates, like the
Oh,
professionalism, like the outfits, the hair. Like, made sure my twist out was ready for you today, my girl.
we love it. Yes. Yeah,
So,
it's so good.
thank you. So I'll just kind of jump in there. What drew you to audition for the role in of Naomi in Beyond the Gates?
Well, I got the audition and I'll be honest, when I got the audition, it was like 9 pages because these soaps don't play about their dialogue. So I saw it and I was like, oof, man, I don't know about this. And I was like, let me just do it and put it out there because I knew the character was very similar to me and I knew I could pull that off. And I was like, I understand her. So I sent it in, I was like, oh, I could have done a little bit better, whatever. It's always the ones that you don't feel the greatest about that you end up booking, which is exactly what happened. And I could not believe it. And the fact that it was a consistent job that's long term, because these soaps can run for 40 plus years. Like I was really excited about that consistency, but also excited to be in a big, large ensemble cast. I've
Mhm.
always wanted to be a part of an ensemble cast and be a part of a overall story. Um, and I just understood Naomi. I just understood where she was coming from, and I loved her passion. I loved her loyalty. I loved her how strong-willed she is and how she fights tooth and nail for what she thinks is right. So I was really excited to play this character because I understood her from the get.
Yes, I love that. And I love how you said, soap operas can run for 30, 40 plus years. I know you watched soap operas growing up with your grandma, and I myself am a third generation soap opera girly. And I just really love how one thing about Beyond the Gates is that it's bridging the gap because we
Yeah,
don't really see too many people in our age group that's like, let me go watch my stories, you
yeah,
know?
I
So
love
now,
that.
yes, and now, like, with BET picking it up, and everybody's just like, it's a soap opera. Yes, it is
Yes,
a soap
get
opera.
into it. And I'm
Yes,
noticing like not everybody knows what a soap opera consists of. I have people who are like, "Wait, there's an episode every day." I'm like, "Yes, that's a soap opera. That's a real true soap opera." So get into it and keep up or else you'll fall behind.
yes, yes. I've been having the same issue with some of my friends. That's like, oh, well, I watched Friday, but I think I forgot a lot. Yeah, because you got to watch Monday through Thursday too. It's all new episodes.
Yeah, but I do, like you said, it's bridging that gap. A lot of people have said that they are able to start a soap from the beginning, which you don't have that opportunity to do that. So to be able to start a soap from the very beginning and be a part of that fan group from the start is really, really cool for this generation.
I love it. Thank you. I've also read, looked, watched a lot of your social media, and I've happened to see that dance is your first passion, right?
Yes,
So,
yeah.
are we going to see any of that incorporated in Naomi's character coming up?
Well, Naomi's also one of the only people in the family who inherited Anita's gift of singing. And so, you have some fun to look forward to, maybe a musical number here or there. So yeah, I would get ready for some fun before, some scandal happens after, because you can't have too much fun for too long. It's a soap. Um, but yeah, you'll get to see some stuff here and there.
Oh, I love that. I know so far, and congratulations to you all. I know you just filmed your 100th episode, so that is such a major milestone. Like, shout out
Thank
to you
you.
all, the whole cast and crew. Like, that's amazing.
Yeah, so it's such a accomplishment, and we all feel so proud to have gotten here. Like, we can't believe it's 100, but also feels like it's been 100. So we're ready for the next 100.
Oh, I love it. And I know that you all have already started filming some heavy emotional scenes, or with your character being a civil lawyer and you have the lawsuit going on right now. Have there been any scenes in particular that has raised, certain emotions out of you?
Um, I definitely think there was an episode recently that came out where it's after Bill has his hand thing happen, and Naomi's like, I just kind of loved how that all her lawyer isms dropped, and it was
Yes.
her being her daughter, the daughter of her daddy, like her being a little girl again and calling him daddy and being like, what's wrong? Like I love that that happened because it shows the love that was there, like that was built in before all of this drama came about. Like she loves this man, and that's the only father she's gonna get. And I do love the scene with Danny, where after the hand thing happens, she goes to her mom.
Yeah.
She goes to her mom for comfort and just like kind of she tells her like this is the only dad you're gonna get. And she's like, she's still stuck in that betrayal. She's still stuck there, and so she's not letting it go. And she says, "Daddy doesn't deserve that little girl that loved him." Oh,
Mm.
that one got me because she's so hurt still.
Yeah.
But it's so complicated because she has this case of these women who really need help, who need someone to fight for them, and she wants to fight for them because they were wrongly fired and they deserve something. But then going against her dad and then seeing this whatever it was, this health thing kind of put her into reality. And it's just very layered and complex. And I do love playing all those different feelings in my scenes with Timon, who plays Bill, and then that scene with Carla, who plays Danny. I love the Naomi's just kind of, she doesn't know what to do right now. She's kind of falling apart a little bit.
And I'm so glad you brought that scene up because we spoke about it on our podcast episode last week. Like, I'm a daddy's girl myself, and
Yeah.
it went from dad to daddy, and I'm like, yeah, this is letting us know this is family. First and foremost, like everything set aside. The relationship that you all had up until that point was showcased in that scene. It was
Yeah.
like, forget what we talking about. You hurt, you need me, you good. And I think that's also representative of a lot of families, a lot of Black families that I know as well. Like, we can talk about each other. We can have conflict with each other. But when the world comes between anything that we have going on, finances, health issues, whatever, we come together as a unit. And I think that that was portrayed very well in that scene. I got emotional myself watching it. I was like, yeah,
Oh,
she's a daddy's girl for sure.
thank you. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. And then with this role of Naomi, how do you feel like you've learned anything to the point of taking it with you for further roles that you'll do in the future?
Well, definitely just the technical stuff of being in a soap opera, that
Yeah.
muscle of learning these lines. It's gotten so much easier. Like I can learn a good amount of dialogue fairly quickly now. So that's just like a muscle that I'll have, I think, forever, which is great, a great skill as an actor. Soap operas are really such great training for actors. But also playing Naomi, just that passion that she has again, and you'll see other cases come up too, but the passion that she has to fight for others, to fight for people who've been wronged and to make it right. I love that about her. Jacob and Naomi live a more humble life outside of the gates of DC, and they deal with real issues. Like they are helping people with real issues and they want to do good. And I love how they both are each other's rocks and they can lean on each other and give each other advice about the right thing to do. But again, Naomi's loyal. So like don't come for her family because she's not having it. So I also love that about her. Like she's gonna stick with you. If she loves you, she's sticking with you and is gonna help you as much as she
Absolutely.
can.
She has Hawthorne, Hamilton, and Dupree in her.
Yes,
Okay.
that's
And
right.
it shows up. I have one more question for you. So I'm a mental health therapist. I'm a therapist by trade. So I always have to ask, that self-care balance, that, advocacy for yourself with the show taping every day, all day, how are you able to still keep some of that self care balance for yourself?
That's such a good question. Yeah, it's a different lifestyle being on a soap that films this quickly, that films every day. Um, what I love being in an ensemble cast is that you get to split up that responsibility between the 20 people that are contracted. So it's really nice that some weeks I'm not working every day because they're focused on this, this storyline. Or some days I'm there for only a couple hours because they're working on this. So that's been really nice as far as like work-life balance. But also, like you said, I did grow up dancing. So finding those fulfilling other hobbies, like going to a dance class or taking a voice lesson or something like that, has helped with like feeling completely well-rounded and completely fulfilled. Because it is a lot. But taking it one day at a time helps, and making sure that I feel fully fulfilled also helps. Yeah.
Love that. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming on to a special episode for us today. We wish you the best. We'll continue to root you on. We'll
Team
continue to, we
Naomi.
want to, yes, continue to root Naomi on, continue to root Arielle on. Like we are here, and thank you so much.
Thank you. That was really sweet. I appreciate you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.